Let's take you to the Finance Ministry, where the pensioner bondholders are still picketing the ministry in demand for the payment of coupons and interest thereon. They have been asking government to pay those coupons, else they will not stop picketing. The Deputy Finance Minister, Abena Osari, begged them to rescind the decision to picket, but they decided not to until government pays them. James Aveji is there for us, and he joins me on the line now. James, what has been happening there? Hello, James.
That will allow government some space to operate.
Who is at the Finance Ministry for us? James, what has been happening there?
Okay, Brent, so I was saying that the meeting has ended with the leadership of the bondholders forum, and so before the meeting, they were skeptical that they would press home the demand for government to pay all interest on the outstanding principals. But from the meeting, three key issues have been agreed on. First is that government has promised to immediately clear all the 5 outstanding coupons that have matured over the past 2 weeks period. Okay. The other issue is that for all the 4 principals that have matured over the past 4 months, they have also put out some commitments to pay that. And the third is that they will be meeting the rest, the entire bondholders membership somewhere next week. But the convener of the group, Dr. Joanna Nyenki, has been speaking to us on the details of these 3 key issues.
Okay, and what has he been telling you?
So what it means is that next week they would be coming here on Thursday, but that will be 9 a.m. instead of 10 a.m. And so the negotiation about the 2 weeks payment for the principals was that for all the 4, they would pay all of those 4 within 2 weeks. But what will happen is that on their call for interest payment for the time that he has stayed with government, the ministry is actually pleading with the members of the group to back down on that particular call. But the leadership say that they cannot take that decision on behalf of the members, given the promise that they will back down on that call. And so they will need to confer with the members and get back to government. And government says that if that is the case, then they would want to meet all of them in a meeting to agree on that.
Okay, James, let's now listen to Dr. Eduanane.
Talks with Bank of Ghana. And so I would ask that.
Now the meeting is that the ministry is going to pay the outstanding coupons immediately. So 5 coupons are outstanding. Those coupons are going to be paid immediately. On the principal,
if they say immediately, what does that mean?
They will start the arrangement from today. So we believe by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we would have seen it. For the principal, the ministry is asking for 2 weeks to pay all the outstanding principals. The first one is outstanding for 102 days now. So principals that has been outstanding from February 20th up to 29th May, they are going to pay that within 2 weeks. We were asking for interest on the delayed principals, since we needed that money to reinvest and get our return on our investment for our sustenance. The ministry is pleading that we forgive the interest. We consider the interest, and we have said that we can't give any answer to the minister now, the deputy minister now. So we have agreed that Thursday the bigger group will meet and hear the ministry, and if they are able to convince the wider group that we should accept the 0 interest for the delayed payment, then we take it from there. And they are going to give us a plan for the payment of subsequent maturities and subsequent coupons. And if that plan comes out, we will be using that plan to test whether government is following the plan. If the government doesn't follow it, then of course we would decide what to do next.
Which means that Thursday you picket. Are you picketing or not? And does it mean that all of you are going into that meeting?
We have told the minister or the deputy minister that instead of meeting here, we will come and meet there. So we will come, but we will go into their conference room and have the discussions with them.
Do we consider that as a picketing or a meeting?
Well, it's a meeting. It's a meeting. We will meet. We will meet them on Thursday at their conference room. So it will not be picketing, it will be meeting. We will share ideas. Whatever we conclude on will determine our next course of action.
How does the ministry intend to sustain payment or prevent this whole accruing of the monies?
According to them, liquidity is improving a little, and so they will be able to do that.
You talked about some housing issues.